What's up, fellow lords of gaming? Welcome back to the channel. So in the background, aside from One Punch Man, I've been playing Black Clover M, and I decided to give you guys, you know, a little something for the video, for show you where the game is currently, which I'm having a lot of fun with, by the way, and to hit my step up summons for Black Asta. So it's the festival that's going on right now. It's the rate up summon, and I've saved quite a bit of shekels in terms of rolling for this. So let's jump right into this and see if I can't get him within pulls. Now, he is a limited summon, so we got 200 rolls before we get there. I definitely have 200 rolls basically in here, but then we also have the skill page summon that I need as well. So I'm hoping that I can get enough of him or get the skill page without have an issue. The only other way for you to do this basically is to roll the skill page step up summon over here, and then you can get his skill page right there, and that's going to require you probably the same amount of rolls or whatever. So been looking forward to this one anyways, though, since the game released outside of Julius Novo's Chronos, which I do have. So let's see what happens. All right. Nothing. Nothing. Hate to see it. Oh. No? Okay. Is it a fake out? No. Hate to see it. Now we're into coin territory. My man still said nope. Gold door. Purse. Open your eyes. No. Nothing. Got my SSR Charmy. Nothing. Not looking so good. You know what the messed up part about the summons in this game is that when it's a dud, and like the other characters, even if you're getting them, they're still duds. Oh, there we go. Finally. Is it gonna be Asta? Got one. Black Bull. Yes. So that took what, 60? What was I at? Six pulls there? So like the only thing you could hope for outside of this is to basically get his page, skill page. But we got the character, and that was within, yeah, so that was within 60 summons that we got his what you call. So that's not bad at all. So let's go take a look at the character. Now we don't need a summon booster pack. Let's take a look at the mages in here. Where you at, Asta? So I think most people have probably already seen this character, so I'm not gonna go like all ham in depth on like looking at his skills, but anti-magic, if anti-magic is present on self, grants a SP plus 8 buff. That's really good. Anti-magic is not present on self, inflicts HP recovery immunity on enemy for 2 turns. Then we get, if anti-magic is present on self, attacks after inflicting barrier removal on a designated enemy, which should help deal with a lot of the barrier meta from, like, you know, Rodis and Noel. So like those are really good skills basically on him, not to mention he's a defender character inside there. So what you're also looking at is his skill page, which is what we need now in order to roll for that one. So let's go here. Let's take a look at his skill page. So you can see on his skill page is basically if anti-magic is present on self, blah, blah. Not present on self, increased defense buff, grants all allies a total defense buff for 2 turns. And then his passive skill, if anti-magic is present on self, per 1500 defense grants 10% increased damage dealt, which means that you're obviously building this character into defense heavy defense, and just relying on him to, you know, do what he does. So now, the other thing that you want to look into the character is the value of potential. So let's take a look at that here, and the reasons why we want to see how many, obviously dupes on this character is always going to help. But the really cool thing that I really enjoy about Black Clover is, like, if I was going to enhance him for his dupes, you can get these dupes so it doesn't put a pressure on you to roll more than what you really need to, because, you know, these dupes are always there. Like you see, I've got 2 of them, so that'll get him to his next enhancement levels if I wanted to use those for those. It's kind of what I did with Julius Nova Chrono over time. So you can see his first buff at 2 is going to be upon gaining anti-magic, inflicts taunt on all enemies for 1 turn. So this is a really good buff because you want him in that defender role and want him pulling for those. And then at his 5th stage, it's upon gaining anti-magic, inflicts taunts on all enemies for 1 turn. At the start of a wave, grants all immunity status ailment immunity for 1 turn. So that's also nice. I don't know necessarily that the status ailment at the beginning of the turn is, I mean, there's some characters that can pop off some status ailments to you, but I don't know if there are any status ailments that are, like, you know, pressed where I am. So let's see. Basically, this gives us what I love about Black Clover as opposed to like One Punch Man is this gives us some flexibility in terms of like the rate roll. We got 60 in there. I know people are gonna have worse rate rolls, but we basically can look at basically a step up summon inside of here, going directly for the step up summon to get his page, or you can go to skill rate up summon inside here. I think this one's like guaranteed once you hit like so many of them. But let's go here inside the step up summons, because we like to get these and we like to just guarantee that we're getting these. And I think that's what, 6 pulls basically. I think so. Yeah, I think that's 6 pulls when you guarantee it, as opposed to your rate up summon where you could, you know, could potentially get more. But let's go with the step up summon first. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot that this was going to cost me. Forgot that was going to cost me. Didn't get it. I forgot it was going to cost me premium crystal. I haven't been free to play in this game. I mean, I've not been wailing out either, but we knew we weren't getting that. But so let's go for that next summon in here. Are all of these? Nope. Sucks. So I didn't mean to summon that second one. Like, I didn't mean to summon the second one because that cost me premium currency inside there. I meant to just summon the one. All right, let's see what we get inside this. His skill page. Silver doors. That's nothing. Yeah, nothing. I don't even think that was like even a remotely good roll. Yeah, that was, I mean, that was terrible. We did get the Asta one in there. Let's go with this. My man said, nope, not today. All right, let's try again. Gold door, no purse, and nothing. Is it a fake out? Nope, no such luck. I haven't gotten a fake out in this game in so long, since probably like the first days. Can we get it within the first 60 is the question, I guess. Gold door. Purse. He said, nope, not today. Don't want to wake up for you. No fake out either. So we get, let's see. Okay, gold door. Poise. Open your damn eyes. Good boy. We got one. Oh, two multis. We got two. Woo-hoo. Please be Asta. Yes, we got it. So there you go. So we get the skill page. Did we get a second skill page? That'd be nice. That'd be nice if it was a second skill page. Shackles. No, which is Wrath. What's this? What's this? What's this? Gina Oath. Nope. Yes. Yes. We got two skill pages. Two skill pages. Yeah. So we ended up with two Asta skill page summons, and look at the summon rates on this, and why, like, it's one of the reasons why, like, I've been like enamored with Black Desert. Like, that took me 50 pulls on this one, on this summons, right? The page summons. So 50 summons, and then it took me 6 summons on the actual banner, basically get the character. And I'm still in position here where I can hold on to my crystals to get to wait around for the Mary Leona festival, because that's the only other one that I've been really excited about, right? Or I could just go in here and try to get dupes of Black Asta or his skill pages. But the good thing is, like, the game doesn't makes it friendly to you as a free-to-play player, because now I can go inside the game, and let me show you what I'm talking about here. So, like, the only one where you're probably like out for it just a little bit is the skill pages, because I don't think there's like some instances where they have like the so let's go in here, skills, and let's equip the page. Oops. So equip. So there's some instances, for instance, where you go inside the enhance and they have like enhanced skill page things, but we don't get those so very often. But you can see, like, this is going to increase the damage dealt on his thing. So you're probably going to want some more of these skill pages, right? So I can enhance this skill page that he has, basically. So that's like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15% increased damage dealt over this. So it basically becomes grants 10% damage dealt, 15%, 13, what is it? Grants 10% increased damage dealt, and then additional 3% at each passive level. So, like, yeah, this is like kind of cool. You want to do it. I'm going to enhance this, obviously. And so this is the really good part about this game, is that it becomes very free to play friendly, because I have Asta in here. Now I can go ahead and increase like some of his skills if I want to, and basically get into a whole lot more with the character, which I'm just excited about, because they've made the game so free to play that I'll spend money in the game simply because of how generous they're being with the rewards. And so it doesn't hurt me to be able to go look at purchasing additional rewards. Like, one thing that was really weird, like, I remember when the game first began, we were playing, like, trying to get bond levels and stuff like that, and basically having to do bond inside of here, where it was like I needed to send gifts. So I was, you know, incentivized almost a little bit to purchase bond gifts. But now that they've made the game, let me go in here, because I'll finish off with this. Get rid of dispatch, so I'm over here hunting for these things, so that way I can level up Asta some more. Is I can come inside the bond, and I could literally, let me see, I think that, I hope the event's still going, but I could basically go inside the bond event, and I can run dispatch now on bond, and despite Asta's level probably bringing me down, where I don't need to roll that so much, I can ready up on this event. Like, I was leveling up these characters over here. We'll just take Julius out, and then I'll show you exactly what I mean, and then we'll drop Asta in, right? So I can't wait to run my red defender, and Asta team together. But now I can come over into dispatch, and instead of running anything, like that, I can simply sit here, put it on dispatch. I don't even need to be worried about the low level for this, and I can dispatch my characters to basically run those, and it's cool. And if I want to put on a stage buff, for instance, like not this stage buff, where are we at? I thought I had one for Bond. Jesus, did I not have one for Bond? Wow, I thought I had one for Bond. Okay, so the most I can do right now is 20 to basically show you what I mean. But so I can come in here, I can basically roll this now, and I can dispatch Asta, and I can walk away from the game, and I can come back and play. And that incentivizes me now to be like, hey, I'm kind of amped up about playing, the bounty, and basically, getting rewards and stuff like that from the missions. It's one of the things that I think that a lot of game developers don't realize is, like, instead of nickel and diming me to death, instead of like trying to just burn me out on something to death, how about you just nickel and dime me? Because then at that point, I'm more than likely going to spend money anyways. Like, I'd rather be nickel and dimed instead of, being hard hit for upfront costs to basically bait in the game, because now I'm incentivized. I want to stay in the game because I feel like I'm being rewarded for playing on a day-to-day basis, because I'm getting crystals and stuff like that. And to be truthful, now I might go inside your shop because I'm like, hey, what's inside the shop today? Because maybe there's a pack or something in there, or I really determined, like, later today, hey, you know what, I really want to roll Black Asta some more, and I want some dupes of him or whatever. Like, realistically, I could use 3 more dupes to basically max out my Asta, and that would be perfect. And I could use 3 more skill pages, so it makes me incentivized to come in here and be like, hey, I might spend $23.99. That's a relatively cheap price to get 25, summons inside of here, because it's a 1-for-1 value, instead of, me paying like Black One Punch Man, where I get, basically 1 summons for about the same cost, basically, almost, and that's barely 1 summons in One Punch Man. So it like incentivizes you basically to be like, hey, let me drop inside the shop and see what's available to me. Well, I'm happy in this video that I was basically able to unlock Black Asta. Gonna definitely change my Julius Nova Chrono still my man, and so is Yami. I want them to come out with a really good version of Yami, so I'm happy about that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, guys, peace.